the 2012 Country Days Pageant is proud to present an evening as we turn it up, featuring the 2012 Country Days Queen candidates and special guests. Please welcome Chamber President Doug McDermott.
All right, good evening. Are we ready for a great night? We are kicking off Farmington Country Days 2012, and we are so excited that you've decided to join us this evening. We've got the rest of the week filled with some great activities, and this is one where we get to showcase the best of Farmington. Before we move any further, we need to acknowledge a couple folks who are joining us this evening, and they are our official ambassadors for 2012 Farmington Country Days, Mr. and Mrs. Country Days, Kurt and Sue Balke. Please give them a big round of applause. The Balkes are no strangers to Farmington and no stranger to Farmington Country Days, and we are so honored that they have accepted the title this year and are joining us as our ambassadors. So we'd like to introduce them and let them say a few words.
Well, thanks. Thank you, Doug. It's certainly an honor for us to be part of Country Days in this capacity. In all honesty, about the only time you'd see me dressed up like this might be for Spirit Week at high school. These boots were not made for walking, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to take them off tonight, but I know that I won't need to wear them in the parade Saturday because I get to ride for the first time in my life, which I don't know how that'll feel, but it's okay. I'll take advantage of that if we get to ride in the car in the parade. I hope that you take advantage of all the great activities. Tomorrow I'll go down to the chamber office, get you a button for $1, pick up a Country Days t-shirt, pick up a Farmington hat. There's some really nice ball caps down there with the Farmington logo. And display that proudly around town this weekend as we welcome many, many people to Farmington. You are the ambassadors of our great city, and it's always great to see people welcome folks from other communities in when they come to town. So show your Farmington pride and don some of the great gear for Country Days. And tonight, you need to really give it up for these young people who got the guts to come up here on stage and demonstrate their talent. So make sure that you cheer them on, because it takes a lot of brave genes to hop up here and do that, not these genes either, to demonstrate the talents you're going to see this evening. So make sure that you applaud and to give it up loudly for all these folks who are up here tonight for the talent show. And Doug, thank you again for inviting us up. And everybody, let's have a great Country Days.
Another round of applause for Kurt and Sue Balke. Thank you. Before we move on to look at some of our high school talent, we want to look at some of our juniors. How many of you guys have heard of the Little Miss and Master program? And do we have anybody in the room who, when they were young, was a Little Miss and Master contestant? Well, you should have been. Right now, we are so excited because we're going to be introducing our candidates for this year, and I'm looking for them. I'm looking for those excited little folks. They are right there ready to go. So let's go ahead and start by introducing two of the cutest of Farmington's residents. Your reigning 2011 Little Miss and Master, Sienna Cloudis, daughter of Eric and Michelle Cloudis, and Austin Courtney, son of BJ and Heather Courtney. Let's give them a big round of applause. So did you guys have fun as Little Miss and Master last year?
Yeah. Yes.
What is your favorite part of Farmington Country Days? Do you like the rides?
I don't know.
Well, I promise you he will get to learn how to ride some rides this year. All right, thank you guys so much. Wave to everybody. Your 2011 Little Miss and Master. And now we welcome our 2012 couples. We'll begin with couple number 1, Emma Schweiss, daughter of Adam and Jennifer Schweiss, and Cooper Hauser, son of Brandon and Melanie Hauser. Let's give them a round of applause. Good job. Get on over there. Wave at everybody. All right. Now we welcome couple number 2, Addison Hubbard and Jackson Grimes. Addison's the daughter of Amanda and Brian Hubbard. And Jackson's not with us tonight, but I think Amanda is cute enough for both of them. What do you think? Can you wave to everybody? Next, we welcome couple number 3, Cheyenne Bechtold, daughter of Dave and Cindy Bechtold, and Ty Wampler, son of Todd and Miranda Wampler. And they are sponsored by Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan. Now we welcome couple number 4, Miley Bannister, daughter of Sarah Bannister and Aaron Bannister, and Cooper Tripp, son of Jeff and Missy Tripp. Couple number 5, we have Allie Hull, daughter of Scott and Jamie Hull, and McCoy Tripp, son of Jeff and Missy Tripp. Couple number 6, we have Corey Jo Proctor, daughter of Lonnie and Megan Proctor, and Wyatt McDowell, son of Aaron and Kyle McDowell. Couple number 7, we have Clara Murray, daughter of Dustin and Laura Murray. Okay, let's see here. So we've got Clara and Kobe. Where are you? Wave at everybody. So they're right here. And we're going to go back a page. And we're going to say couple number 6, Corey and Wyatt, right? Okay, we've got Corey Jo Proctor and Wyatt McDowell. And now we have couple number 8. We have Maya Sherrill, daughter of Andy and Bethany Sherrill, and Titan Thomas, son of Tanya and Doug Thomas. And they are not with us this evening, so we're going to move on to couple number 9, Kaya Wade, daughter of Samantha and Brian Wade, and Carson Capias Golden, son of Julie Capias Golden and William Golden. All right. I want to go and share with you, so much of Farmington Country Days is made possible by businesses who sponsor activities, including our Little Miss and Master couples. Couple number 1 is sponsored by State Farm Insurance. Couple number 2 by First State Community Bank. Couple number 3 by Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan. Couple number 4 by Hayes Service Center. Couple number 5 by Show Me Rent to Own. Couple number 6 by Canyon Concrete. Are you guys excited to be up here? Can you wave at everybody for me? Couple number 7, sponsored by First Bank. Couple number 8 by Thomas Plastering. And couple number 9 by Capias Heating and Cooling. And before these little guys upstage the pageant, let's give all of them a big round of applause. Wave at everybody. All right, good job, guys. Do you go off that way? All right. I think they deserve another round of applause. I think the future of Farmington is pretty bright with those little guys. We would like to say a big thank you to the Farmington women of today who make the Little Miss and Master contest possible. Don't forget to go out and check the awarding of the title of Little Miss and Master Saturday in the park at 5 p.m. And now, I'm going to introduce to you our Master and Mistress of Ceremonies for the evening, Mark Toady and Jacqueline Rowe.
Every year, 6 years in a row now, Mark is not ready when the curtain opens.
You're just too darn good looking. I want to dance. I want to turn it up.
Turn it up. Were those kids not so cute? They are so precious.
How about a nice round of applause for the kids and their fantastic performance? Let's give the future Queen candidates a round of applause, and also the Little Miss and Master contestants, okay?
Well, for those of you who have not been to the pageant before, this is Mark and I's 5th year hosting together, and the first thing we like to do is acknowledge last year's queen. So I'd like to bring out our 2011 Country Days Queen Pageant, Miss Molly I. Hello, Molly.
Tonight, Molly will crown this year's Miss Country Days.
Molly, I wanted to ask you, you probably are aware of this, and hopefully all of you are. If you're not, you're going to be very aware by the end of the night. The pageant has kind of taken a stand this year and come up with a theme to stand up against bullying, to encourage self-esteem, to encourage people to build character, and I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on that.
Well, I believe that this theme is very good. All the girls and younger generations below us, of all ages especially, need to know that bullying is not right, and everybody needs to be themselves in their skin and not be scared to stand out and be yourself.
I could not agree with you more, and thank you for being a good example to the girls that are younger coming up behind you. So give her a round of applause. And you all will get to see more from Molly toward the end of the night. And Molly, you've done a great job, and you did a great job last year, and we thank you for being back.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. We also want to know if there's anybody, and we can't see you out there, but there we go, now we can see you. Is there anybody here who was a contestant, who's been a candidate in the Queen pageant, or maybe was a former Queen? Would you just stand up? We want to see you if you're here. Or maybe an escort before, some of you guys. Hello, look, she's still got her pageant wave down. Give them a round of applause. Thank you all for coming back and supporting the pageant.
I did see Miss Alex up there from a few years ago. Hi, Alex.
And we'd also like to bring out Jessica Hampton and Doug McDermott back to the stage. They're going to tell us a little bit more about the pageant, what's different this year, and what you can look forward to next year.
We are so excited. You know, the Farmington Chamber of Commerce, who sponsors Farmington Country Days, is all about business development and leadership development. And that's not just making our business leaders better, but our future business leaders. Character, ethics, poise, and a true sense of believing in the community matter. And that's what's going to help us grow a stronger Farmington. And as a Chamber of Commerce, we are so proud to work with Jessica, Mark, Jacqueline, all of these contestants who make such a difference, and they are the future of our community. So we completely support the mission of this pageant this year, and I'm going to let Jessica talk a little bit more about that.
The pageant's always been about self-development and character and teaching these young ladies how to step outside of their box and go for the things that they want to achieve in life. However, lately you've probably noticed in the media and in some of the local schools, we're having some problems. Personally, I feel that they are so connected with technology and text messaging and Facebook and the internet, they became disconnected with the real relationships in their life. And we discussed earlier that they don't talk to their best friends the way that I used to talk to my best friends. They don't talk to their parents the way that I used to talk to my parents. And in case you didn't know, last year alone, over $43 billion was spent on marketing to girls between the ages of 7 and 13 for them to behave, dress, and act and want all of the same things that girls my age, which I'll be 32 in September, and girls Molly's age are wearing and doing, which is completely inappropriate. The number one age group that the Lady Gagas and the Nicki Minaj's are targeting is these little tween girls that are 7 to 13 years old. So that was a light bulb for me because I have some little girls that are very important to me in my life, and also as a director of this pageant, I want to see these girls develop in a positive light and realize that one of them on any still body of water who decides to stand up and make a change creates a ripple effect and can do some amazing things. So this year, all of the contestants signed a piece of paper stating that they were going to stand up against bullying in their schools, in their families, and in their relationships. They were going to take accountability for the impression that they left on other young girls, even little boys, even more importantly, women my age and older, because let's face it, ladies, we set the example, and that's where these girls learned it. So they're holding some accountability for that. In addition to that, next year we're going to have a mentoring program where some of the girls from opposite schools go and talk to the younger girls about the things that they face in high school and how at the end of the day and after they graduate, it really wasn't that big of a deal. And if your high school sweetheart broke up with you, chances were you weren't going to be together anyway, so it wasn't anything major. In addition to that, we're going to have a junior miss pageant. We feel that it's very important to get the girls involved at a younger age than what we catch them at a junior and senior year. So we're going to open up a pageant to middle school girls in all of St. Francis County that are in 7th and 8th grade. Obviously, the things won't be as detailed and as constructed as what they are for these girls, but it's going to give them a behind-the-stage look at what goes on in this pageant, so when they do get into high school, they know what it's all about and they want to participate, but more importantly, it prevents them from bullying each other. It allows them to see that they're just like each other, and no matter what the brand of clothing that they're wearing, no matter what type of cell phone that they're carrying, or how many Facebook accounts they have, at the end of the day, they're both a girl and they're both facing the same challenges.
Right before we came on this stage, you heard a song that said, "When we stand together." Well, the only way that we can continue this ripple, beginning with these young ladies, moving on to our middle school ladies, it continues with you. We need your support. You're doing that by being here. Please encourage these folks. Please encourage all young women. They are the leaders of Farmington for tomorrow, and we appreciate your support of our mission in this program.
And all of our past contestants have taken this very seriously themselves. They've done a wonderful job, and Molly I and all of my past queens have done a phenomenal job for setting examples for young girls, because I can't tell you how many times my Olivia says, "Jess, I saw Molly today. She's so nice. She's so pretty." Or she'll say, "I saw another one of your girls." They are realizing what an impact they have. And if one of these girls every year walks away and has learned something and can touch the life of someone else, it's all worth it. So we thank you for coming tonight. We thank you for supporting them. And please stay tuned to, as much as I hate to say it, the Chamber's Facebook account and the radio station's Facebook account for details about next year's pageants.
2013 will be here before you know it. Thank you all.
Thank you.
The struggle to find yourself inside of you.
Being bullied by those that are near and dear to you.
The perception of body image.
Peer pressure.
Teen pregnancy.
Suicide.
Trying to conform to society.
Media versus reality of what beautiful really is.
The strive for perfection.
Teenage pregnancy. Lacking self-worth.
Maintaining a good self-image.
Lacking self-respect.
The pressure to fit in.
And though sometimes my prayers feel like they're bouncing off the sky, the hand I hold won't let me go, and is the reason why I will stumble, I will fall down, but I will not be moved. I will make mistakes, I will face heartache, but I will not be moved.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to take the first look at our 13 contestants in an outfit that they have put together as their interpretation of this year's theme. And as you may have noticed, they're all wearing pink t-shirts with the theme tonight. And on every t-shirt, you probably can't tell from out there, but they've selected a quote of inspiration that goes along with the topic that they spoke to you earlier. So I just wanted to point that out. This year's theme, we welcome you all to turn it up for the evening, and we're going to begin with Tiffany Fenwick, Miss First State Community Bank, Bonne Terre. Representing First State Community Bank, Bonne Terre, Miss Tiffany Fenwick.
Smile to your face, babe. Stab in your back. If they ain't out of crowd.
Alyssa Welch, Miss Missouri Baptist University. Representing Missouri Baptist University, Miss Alyssa Welch.
Jamie Hampton, Miss Plummer Family Music Show. Representing Plummer Family Music Show, Miss Jamie Hampton.
Cassidy Settle, Miss Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan. Representing Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan, Miss Cassidy Settle.
Sarah Moore, Miss Kids First Daycare. Representing Kids First Daycare, Miss Sarah Moore.
Alexis Kiefer, Miss First State Community Bank, Farmington. Representing First State Community Bank, Miss Alexis Kiefer.
Raven Larkin, Miss Larkin Properties. Representing Larkin Properties, Miss Raven Larkin.
Kayla Sandlin, Miss Main Attraction Hair Salon. Representing the main attraction hair salon, Miss Kayla Sandlin.
Allison Skinner, Miss Midwest Orthopedic Group. Representing Midwest Orthopedic Group, Miss Allison Skinner.
Lizzie Randall, Miss Main Street Grill. Representing Main Street Grill, Miss Lizzie Randall.
Hope Kissinger, Miss Turner Chevrolet Cadillac. Representing Turner Chevrolet Cadillac, Miss Hope Kissinger.
Kylie Fincher, Miss Mini Movers and Storage. Representing Mini Movers and Storage, Miss Kylie Fincher.
Rebecca McTurnan, Miss Jenny Annies. Representing Jenny Annies, Miss Rebecca McTurnan. I'll tell you what, Mark, the judges are going to have a tough time tonight. What'd you all think? What'd you think? Y'all are going to have to liven up and give these girls some support. Don't be afraid to cheer on your favorite throughout the night.
I've learned to listen to her when she talks like that, by the way. But you are absolutely right, Jacqueline. The judges are going to have a tough job tonight, and the selection each year for the judges is no easy task either. Putting a pageant of this magnitude becomes a daunting task that begins months before tonight actually arrives.
Absolutely. They've been planning this for a long time, and I would like to say publicly that I really admire Jessica Hampton for taking a step and turning this into something more than just a beauty pageant and really trying to help these girls grow personally as well. So I hope that if you have a chance, you applaud her for that. We'd like to take a minute also to recognize our judges who are with us this evening.
After the contestants meet at each year's Soul Show, the process begins. The pageant director sets out to select a panel of judges. The judges' first meeting with each of these ladies was actually earlier today with their personal interviews. And now we'd like to introduce you to our judges for this evening's competition. Courtney Laux is from St. Genevieve, and she's currently a supervisor at JCPenney in Cape Girardeau. She spends most of her free time planning for her upcoming wedding in August that will take place on the sandy beaches of Florida. She also enjoys playing outside in her flower beds and trying to keep it all alive. Good luck with that.
Wave for us, Courtney.
Courtney.
There she is. Thank you, Courtney. I'd like to introduce a lady I've known for a long time, Miss Melissa Corja. She is a lifelong resident of Southeast Missouri. She's the wife of Mike Corja for the last 22 years. They have 2 children, Dylan, who is 21 years old, who's currently between his sophomore and junior years in college. She has a daughter, Abby, who is 17 years old, and who was the Missouri High School Rodeo National Qualifier for 3 years and Miss Missouri Rodeo in 2008. So pageants are nothing new to Miss Corja. She teaches English and journalism at Potosi High School, and that's how I know her. And she has judged local and state rodeo queen pageants. So she's an experienced judge, and we welcome her here tonight.
And last but certainly not least, Brad Arnold, also from St. Genevieve. He's also the executive director of the St. Genevieve County Community Center. He's also president of the St. Genevieve Chamber of Commerce, treasurer of the St. Genevieve Council of the University of Missouri Extension, and with what little free time he has, he enjoys farming, golfing, going to the races, and spending time with his family. And he's also looking very much forward to marrying his beautiful fiance in August in the underline beautiful. Brad Arnold. Now, while the girls get ready for the modeling competition in their sundresses, please enjoy a few minutes with the incredible Jacqueline Rowe.
Thank you, Mark. Will you take those for me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what you don't know about me maybe is that I am a professional speaker and trainer, and for the next few minutes they've asked me to share a few things with you so that the girls have time to change. It's really not because I'm that special, it's just because they needed some filler. But a few years ago, I was working as a marketing director, and I was asked to look at a book and to decide whether or not the company I was working for should sponsor that book to put into our public schools. And the book was called 8 Keys to a Better Me. If any of you have a 3rd grader or have had a 3rd grader, you may have seen that book. Has anybody ever heard of that book, 8 Keys to a Better Me? 2 of you. Good. This will be new for you then. Okay, 3 of you, 4 of you. Okay, good. I can barely see you up there. 8 Keys to a Better Me is a book about character. And as I was sitting at my desk, trying to decide if we were going to spend hundreds of dollars to support it and put our name on it, I started reading it. And the more I read it, I thought, man, this isn't just for 3rd graders. These are things that every person, whether young or old, should be in tune with. We should all desire to be people of character. And you've already heard a lot about that tonight, and yes, we're going to try to drive it home for you, because character is so important. It's what drives who you are, it drives the decisions that you make, and ultimately, it drives where you end up and what people know about you. So, I would like for Miss Olivia, if she can hear me, to bring my signs out. Isn't she cute? She's doing a good job. Give her a round of applause. Oh, and she brought her friends with her. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, girls. And I am going to ask for 8 volunteers from the audience to come down and help me out. You don't have to talk. I won't embarrass you. I just need you to help me hold some signs, and I have a prize for you if you come. Okay, so 1 right here in the purple shirt. Come on down. Okay, you 2 girls up top, come on down. That's 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on down. I see a familiar face over there. I need 1 more. Are there any men in the room, gentlemen who would like to come? Okay, you sir in the red and black plaid, come on down. Give them a round of applause. Come on up the steps. Come on up the steps. Run, I don't have all night. It takes guts to be up here on the stage, I tell you. I noticed all of you adults volunteered to lead by example. I saw that. All right, just make a nice straight line for me back here. Did I get 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. Okay. Sometimes I don't do so well. All right, I'm going to give each of you a card. Don't turn it over until I point to you. Okay? And I don't know if it's upside down or not. You'll have to determine that. And what I want to share with you, we don't want to skip anybody. What I want to share with you are the 8 character traits that were in that book. And what I want you to think about, if you are a parent, is whether or not you possess these 8 things. And if you're a student or a young person, I want you to think about if you even know what these things are and what they mean, because they're very important. Because the truth is this: none of us were born full of unshakable character. How many of you remember when your child, and maybe they're up here on stage, or you have a child out in front of you, when they were maybe 6, 7 months old, you were holding, and I have 2 children myself, you're holding that precious little child, and you're oohing and ahhing and gooing with them, and they just, bam, slapped you right in the face. Anybody remember? Mamas, do you remember that? And you grab that little hand and say, no, don't hit mommy. Mommy loves you. And bam! They do that. You didn't have to teach them how to do that. They just know how to do it. How many of you told your child when they were maybe 3 or 4 years old, don't eat Oreo cookies right now, it's supper time. No, you may not have a cupcake. And you leave the room and you return and your child has chocolate around their mouth. And you say to them, did you eat the Oreo cookie or the chocolate cupcake? And what do they say to you? No. You didn't teach them how to lie. They just know how to do it. See, we're not born fully developed in terms of character. It's a conscious decision every day to practice these things and to develop into a person of character. So, let's start with number 1. Hold that one up. What's your name? What? Jonah. Jonah has number 1 character trait, honesty. Jonah, you have to fan it around the room where everybody gets to see it. Honesty. Are you truthful with people? When I speak to teenagers, I always say to them, if you are frustrated and aggravated that your parents don't trust you, it's probably because you're not honest. If people don't trust you, it's because you're not honest. Tell the truth. That's what it means to have the character trait of honesty. All right, number 2, hold that one up, turn it around. Respect. Respect. Don't make me break out into song. You all know it. R-E-S-P-E-C. Yeah, see, you wanted to. Respect. Now, I have to tell you, this is one that I have had to think about a lot in my life because I always grew up believing that respect is earned. You earn your way to respect. But you know what I have found? A person who is strong in character gives and shows respect even when the other person does not deserve it. Even when they've done nothing to earn it. That's what character looks like. Respect. Number 3, hold that one up, turn it around. Patriotism. This is one that you've got to teach your kids. They're probably not going to get it anywhere else. I think in school they still stand and say the pledge every morning. Do you all do that? Stand and say the pledge every morning. Are you aware we live in the greatest nation on the planet Earth? We should be proud of it, and we've got to teach our children to be proud of it. And I love the quote I heard a few Memorial Days ago. It wasn't this past Monday, but it was, I think, last year. I heard someone say, listen, if you don't want to stand behind our troops, feel free to stand in front of them. I liked that one. Number 4, hold it up and turn it around. Kindness. When I go into schools, and this is what we're struggling with, kids are so mean. They are so mean to each other. And I look at them and I say, would you just be nice? Just be nice. I walk down the halls of junior highs and high schools, and the things that I hear come out of students' mouths, I just want to give them a little spanking right there. Put them in time out because they're so mean. Are you kind to people? Listen, here's the hard truth. As parents, our kids mimic what they see in us. My husband and I talk about this all the time. We can put our kids in the right programs, take them to the right schools, take them to the right church. We can do all of those things, put them in pageants, support them. But if they don't see us act at home the way we want them to act in public, it won't happen. There can be no hypocrisy. If you want your children to be kind, you have to be kind. Just be nice. It's a character trait. It has to be developed. It doesn't come naturally all the time. You know what I mean when you're standing in line at Walmart? You don't always want to be kind. You don't always want to be kind, but it takes character to do that. Next one, hold it up, turn it around. Courage. Courage. This is the character trait that these young girls need to step out, to stand up for what's right, to do the right thing, not because they're not afraid. Courage is doing the right thing when you are scared to death. That's what it means to have courage. Next one, hold it up and turn it around. Own up. Own up. My husband made these cards for me several years ago now. They look a little rough, but responsibility wouldn't fit on the card. So I said, just write these two words, own up. Stop blaming other people. Teenagers, own up. It's your life. It's your decisions. You know what time you're supposed to be there. You know how to read a watch. Everything's digital now. You can set an alarm on your phone. You have no excuse. Own up. Take responsibility. That's what a person of character does. Next one is feelings. I want all the men in the room to go, oh. Did you hear that? That's what I'm talking about. All the men are like, oh, feelings. We have to deal with that a lot. Not necessarily our own, but this woman sitting next to me, she's crazy. Yeah. Feelings. What that means is that we've got to learn and we've got to teach our children to figure out what to do with what we feel. Now, I don't want to offend or step on toes tonight, but listen, in our culture, in our society, we have been taught to medicate what we feel rather than face what we feel. Anybody agree with that? Take a drug, drink something, take a pill, whatever, but don't make me deal with it. And you know what that does? It snowballs into a life of misery. This one is important. It's okay to feel. A person of character learns what to do with that, how to handle it, how to make decisions and move forward without suppressing it and medicating it, because you all know, I don't have to tell you, it comes right back up. It comes right back. And the last but not least is self-worth. See, when you are a person of character and you're honest and you're respectful and you're patriotic and you're kind and you have courage and you're responsible and you know how to handle your feelings, this one we don't have to worry about. This one we don't have to worry about. If you try to put self-worth and self-esteem before you're going to work on any of these things, it will not work, because true self-esteem, true self-worth is built on choice. The choices that you make are what give you self-esteem, not the other way around. So these are the 8 keys to a better you and to a better me. And I hope that you all will think about these tonight. And these are the 8 things that the judges have been looking for as they have interviewed your daughters and as they're watching them on stage. Do they possess this? Are these the things that they're working toward? And I hope that you all will do the same. Now, Olivia, Maya, Courtney, do you have my candy bag? Now, I don't want you all to tell anyone. This bag says Peyton because it's my son's and it's full of candy and I stole it. I'm just being honest with you about what happened, but you all are free to take a piece of candy. You don't want any candy? He's got braces. He's being good. That's very good of you. Okay, you want some candy? And you can just give those cards to my 3 helpers here and give them a round of applause for coming up on stage. You're welcome. You all can go back to your seats. You're welcome. See how kind she was? You're welcome. All right, that's all I have for now. I will see you later. And you can sit back and enjoy another video while the girls get ready. Thank you. The judged portion of tonight's competition actually began this afternoon with the interview competition. The judges conducted a 10-minute interview, which is like an eternity when you're a teenager being interviewed. They did that with each girl, and they were judged on clarity, honesty, poise, sense of humor, and overall knowledge.
The second competition, which we are preparing for now, is the modeling portion. They'll be judged on things like poise, confidence, and appearance. The third and final competition is the evening gown competition. Here they'll be judged on presence, grace, dignity, and elegance. From there, we'll go to the informal discussion with the 6 semifinalists, and then it'll be narrowed down to the 3 finalists.
So now we begin the next portion of our competition.
And now, here's Tiffany Fenwick.
Ain't never heard of Mr. Crow. Never walked barefoot by a river. Felt the mud up between your toes. You never rolled in the hay. You never thrown it in 4-wheel. Climb up on in here, girl. Let me show you how.
Hey there, I'm Tiffany Fenwick, representing First State Community Bank in Bonne Terre. First State Community Bank, success starts here.
Just slow down fast, I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels.
And now here's Alyssa Welch.
Ever watch the sun go down from the bed of a pickup truck? You ever been so into somebody still lying there when it comes back up?
Hi, my name's Alyssa Welch, sponsored by Missouri Baptist University. Missouri Baptist University, where truth and faith go hand in hand.
Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you.
Please welcome Jamie Hampton.
Let your hair down. Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off.
Hi, I'm Jamie Hampton, sponsored by Plummer Family Music Show. Plummer Family Music Show, with good old gospel and country music, with Branson-style comedy for one and all.
These hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels.
Please make some noise for Cassidy Settle.
Country feels.
Good evening. I'm Cassidy Settle, representing Ozark Federal Savings and Loan. Ozark Federal, the homeowners bank.
Raised on an asphalt farm. Ain't never heard of Mr. Crow. Never walked barefoot.
Our next Country Days Queen hopeful is Sarah Moore.
You never rolled in the hay. You never thrown it in 4-wheel. Climb up on in here, girl. Let me show you how country feels. Put your hair down, hair down. Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these highways.
Good evening. I'm Sarah Moore, sponsored by Kids First Daycare. Kids First Daycare, place where your kids will feel right at home.
You ever watch the sun go down?
Please welcome Alexis Kiefer.
Pickup truck. Ever been so into somebody? Still right there when it comes back up. Girl, what do you say? We cut a path through that cornfield.
Hello, I'm Alexis Kiefer representing First State Community Bank. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you.
How about a warm Country Days welcome for Raven Larkin?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Raven Larkin, represented by Larkin Properties. Larkin Properties, because there's no place like home.
Head down. Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. Take you up and down.
Please welcome Kayla Sandlin.
Hey everyone, I'm Kayla Sandlin, representing the Main Attraction Hair Salon. The Main Attraction, helping the world one head at a time.
You were raised on an asphalt farm.
Please say good evening to our next contestant, Allison Skinner.
Never walked barefoot by a river. Felt the mud up between your toes. You never rode in the hay. You never thrown it in four-wheel. Climb up on in here, girl. Let me show you how country feels. Get your hair down. Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off.
Hey there, I'm Allison Skinner, representing Midwest Orthopedic Group. Midwest Orthopedic Group, where we strive to help you feel your best.
Let me show you how country feels.
Please make some noise for Miss Lizzie Randall.
From the bed of a pickup truck. You ever been so into somebody? Still right there when it comes back up. Girl, what do you say? We cut a path through that cornfield. Parked down by the water. Let me show you how.
Hey y'all, I'm Lizzie Randall, sponsored by Main Street Grill. Main Street Grill, restaurant, coffee bar, and full service catering.
Kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how.
How about a Country Days hello for Hope Kissinger?
Let your hair down. Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off.
Hi everyone, my name's Hope Kissinger, sponsored by Turner Chevrolet Cadillac. Turner Chevrolet Cadillac, where you always get the best deal.
Take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels.
Please welcome Miss Kylie Fincher.
Country feels.
Good evening. My name is Kylie Fincher, representing Mini Movers and Storage. Mini Movers and Storage provides all your storage needs.
Asphalt
Never walk.
And now, please welcome Rebecca McTurnan.
You never roll in the hay. You never thrown it in four-wheel. Climb up on in here, girl. Let me show you how country feels. Put your hair down. Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off.
Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca McTurnan, sponsored by Jenny Annie's. Jenny Annie's, everything is better with a little bit of bling.
Ever watch the sun go down?
What do you say we have one last look at all of our contestants?
You ever been so into somebody? Still lying there when it comes back up. Girl, what do you say? We cut a path through that cornfield, park down by the water. Let me show you how country feels. Put your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off, get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels. Let your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off. Put your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off, get you some of this slow down fast. Take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels.
Well, Mark, that concludes our modeling competition as well as the first half of our show.
Well, the judges will have a difficult choice in choosing just one to be this year's Country Days Queen. While the contestants prepare for the evening gown competition, please watch this video. We'll then take a short intermission. You'll find refreshments as well as Country Days souvenirs available in the lobby.
And I don't really like my weight.
Really?
Yeah, most of my girls in my grade are really slim, like they're tiny, and I'm bigger than them. I don't see myself as big, but I see myself as like right in the middle.
Right.
And I want to be skinny.
Like if I'm not pretty and people don't accept me for who I am, the way I dress, then it'll make me feel bad, but it will just give me more reason to pay attention in school, 'cause
Welcome back to the 2012 Country Days Queen Scholarship Pageant. I'll tell you, backstage, things are getting pretty interesting and a little bit tense. Do you all feel that? A little bit more pressure now? You all feel nothing?
But you look marvelous.
He's lying. We can't see you. No, the truth is the girls are ready to go, and these three young ladies are also ready for the next part of the competition because it is every little girl's favorite part. What is it? Do you know? What are they wearing back there? Dresses. Those beautiful dresses. The evening gown competition is next. It was always my favorite part. So girls, go backstage and help them know when it's time for them to come.
Good job.
Go! Hurry! That way! They are having so much fun back there. But not paying attention to what they're supposed to do. Just having fun. That's what little girls should do, so that's just fine.
Well, the evening gown competition is judged on the contestants' stage presence, grace, dignity, and elegance. Please cheer for your favorite contestant as we continue with the evening gown competition.
We begin our evening gown competition with Tiffany Fenwick, Miss First State Community Bank, Bonterre, escorted by Brent Marler.
Watch as the storm blows through and I need you. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. Gave me you. There's more here than what we're seeing. That divine conspiracy. That you, an angel lovely, would somehow fall for me. You'll always be love's great martyr, and I'll be the flatterer.
Representing First State Community Bank, Bonterre, Miss Tiffany Fenwick.
Alyssa Welch, Miss Missouri Baptist University, escorted by Jade Fields.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave
Representing Missouri Baptist University, Miss Alyssa Welch.
Jamie Hampton, Miss Plummer Family Music Show, escorted by Matt Ryan.
been a walking heartache. I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be. But you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through. And I need you. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I
Representing Plummer Family Music Show, Miss Jamie Hampton.
God gave me you. Gave me you.
Cassidy Settle, Miss Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan, escorted by Brent Marler.
We're seeing a divine conspiracy that you, an angel lovely, could somehow fall for me. You always be love's great martyr, and I'll be the flattered fool, and I need you. Yeah, God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. On my own I'm only half of what I could be. I can't do without.
Representing Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan, Miss Cassidy Settle.
'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs.
Sarah Moore, Miss Kids First Daycare. Escorted by Austin Hurst.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. Gave me you. He gave me
Representing Kids First Daycare, Miss Sarah Moore.
Alexis Kiefer, Miss First State Community Bank, escorted by Corey Jones.
heartache. I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be. But you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through. And I need you. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way.
Representing First State Community Bank, Miss Alexis Kiefer.
God gave me you.
Raven Larkin, Miss Larkin Properties, escorted by Brent Marler.
There's more here than what we're seeing. A divine conspiracy. That you, an angel lovely, could somehow fall for me.
Representing Larkin Properties, Miss Raven Larkin.
We are stitched together, and one love has tethered.
Kayla Sandlin, Miss Main Attraction Hair Salon, escorted by Ryder Garrett. Representing Main Attraction Hair Salon, Miss Kayla Sandlin.
Allison Skinner, Miss Midwest Orthopedic Group, escorted by Kyle Vaness.
Person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be, but you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through, and I need you. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. Gave me you. There's more here than what we're seeing. A divine conspiracy.
Representing Midwest Orthopedic Group, Miss Allison Skinner.
Somehow far from me, you always be love's great martyr, and I'll be the flattered fool, and I need you.
Lizzie Randall, Miss Main Street Grill, escorted by Brent Marler.
God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. On my own I'm only half of what I could be. I can't do without you. We are stitched together, and one love has tethered. I pray we never undo. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt.
Representing Main Street Grill, Miss Lizzie Randall.
God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way.
Hope Kissinger, Miss Turner Chevrolet Cadillac, escorted by Evan Stewart.
broken heartache, I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be, but you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through, and I need you.
Representing Turner Chevrolet Cadillac, Miss Hope Kissinger.
Kylie Fincher, Miss Mini Movers and Storage, escorted by Josh Mitchell.
There's more here than what we're seeing, a divine conspiracy. That you, an angel lovely, could somehow fall for me. You'll always be love's great martyr, and I'll be the flattered fool, and I need you. Yeah, God gave you for the ups and downs. God gave you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. On my own I'm only half of what I could be. I can't do without you. We are stitched together, and one love has tethered.
Representing Mini Movers and Storage, Miss Kylie Fincher.
God gave me you for the days of doubt.
Rebecca McTurnan, Miss Jenny Annies, escorted by Caleb Helms. Representing Jenny Annies, Miss Rebecca McTurnan.
I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be, but you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through.
Well, that concludes the third and final competition. As the auditors add the scores to determine our 6 semifinalists, let's give all our contestants a big, big round of applause as they make one final walk through.
We're seeing a divine conspiracy that you, an angel lovely, could somehow fall for me. You me. Person that I've been lately, and who won't be. You stay here right beside me, watch as the storm blows through, and I need you.
Don't these girls look outstandingly beautiful today?
Enjoy another video as our judges compute and tally scores and determine who our 6 semifinalists will be. We'll be back.
We're two funny women. I think we're pretty funny, but you know, there are some serious issues in this world, and bullying is one of them.
Bullying just is not acceptable anymore.
You're not alone. There is always somebody out there that's willing to help you. So if you are being bullied, definitely go to an adult. Tell somebody.
Don't just sit with it. Get the help you need.
You are about to watch an amazing video. When we watched this video, we were very moved, and we think you're going to be moved as well. Amir.
They're amazing.
And these guys sing. Oh, you're in store for a treat.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Made a wrong turn once or twice, dug my way out, blood and fire, bad decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Mistreated, misplaced, misunderstood, knowing so good it didn't slow me down. Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimating. Look, I'm still around. Pretty, pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect. Pretty, pretty please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you are worth. You're perfect to me. You're so mean when you talk about yourself. You were wrong. Change the voices in your head. Make them like you instead. So complicated. Look how we all make it. Filled with so much hatred. Such a tired game. Say it's enough. I've done all I can think of. Chase down all my demons. I've seen you do the same. Pretty, pretty please, please, don't you ever feel. Don't feel like you're not. You're more than perfect. Don't feel like you're nothing more than perfect to me.
The whole world's scared, so I swallowed the fear. The only thing I should be drinking is a nice cold beer. So cool in line, and we try, but we try too hard, and it's a waste of my time. Done looking for the critics, cause they're everywhere. They don't like my jeans, they don't feel my hair. Exchange ourselves, we do it all the time. Why do we do that? Why do I do that? Why do you do that?
There's not one thing that I'll change. You're amazing.
It was close. That's why it took so long. 1 point between many of these contestants.
Well, but the scores have been tabulated, and it's time now to announce our 6 semifinalists in random order.
Our first semifinalist is Kylie Fincher, Miss Mini Movers and Storage.
Our second semifinalist is Alexis Kiefer, First State Community Bank, Farmington.
Our third semifinalist is Miss Kayla Sandlin, Miss Main Attraction Hair Salon.
Finalist number 4, Rebecca McTurnan, Miss Jenny Annies.
Our fifth semifinalist this evening is Alyssa Welch, Miss Missouri Baptist University.
And our final contestant, named to the 6th semifinalist, is Hope Kissinger, Miss Turner Chevrolet.
Congratulations, ladies, and give these ladies who also participated a big round of applause. They did an amazing job. Thank you, ladies, and you look gorgeous.
This had to be a tough choice for our judges, but we have our 6 semifinalists. We'll now begin impromptu questions with each of the ladies. Then we'll narrow it down once more to the final 3, and then we'll crown our queen.
So what's going to happen now is I am going to, well, actually Mark is going to call the girls forward, and they're going to choose a question out of this lovely bag. They have never seen these questions before, and they will be judged on the clarity, confidence, and intelligence of their answers. So I'm going to step up here front and center so the judges can see you well. And Mark, whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
We will now begin with Kylie Fincher, Miss Mini Movers and Storage.
Hello, Kylie. Beautiful dress. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll take it so you don't have to try to figure out what it says and think. And you can take Mark's microphone. All right, your question is, if you were able to trade places with anyone for a day, who would you choose and why?
This is a tough question.
It is.
If I could trade places with anyone for a day, I would choose a TV personality because they have such an influence on society. Everyone looks up to anyone who's on TV because obviously they've done something to make it there. And I believe that I would take that opportunity to really reach people through my faith, honestly. And that would just be a really awesome experience for me. So if I could trade places for one person per day, it would be a TV personality. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our second semifinalist is Miss First State Community Bank, Alexis Kiefer.
Mark has your microphone. Choose a question. I'll take it. All right, this is a good one. Beautiful dress as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Within the last 5 years, women in politics have really taken center stage. Hillary Clinton became Secretary of State. Sarah Palin ran for president, or could have run for president. She ran for vice president. The first Hispanic woman was nominated as a Supreme Court justice. How do you feel this will affect you or impact your life?
I feel that this will impact my life because it shows that women really can step up to the plate and be just as good as men are. and that they can influence other women to be the change they want to see in the world, because it only takes one person to change the world and be that different person. And I look up to those women because they went out on a limb and took that chance and went into politics when back in the day that nobody ever heard of that and they never got elected. So I think that'll influence my life, because kids in my generation, I think, will look up to them and they will decide that they should take on a big role like that and be responsible and help out in the nation. And that is how I think that the women in politics have influenced women my age. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up to answer her question, Miss Main Attraction, Kayla Sandlin.
Cute dress. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Today's youth are our world's future. What is one thing you would like to see our youth encouraged to do more, and why?
I would say one thing I want our youth to do is become more involved in school. I think that would really help out with as they get older and get in high school and getting in the wrong cliques and wrong groups. I think if they are more involved within their school, then they can not only be just a part of the clique, but they will be friends with more than just one group and be more sociable and more likely to make better decisions and better life choices later on. So I think that our youth should be more involved, and that will later on help our future.
Thank you.
Our fourth semifinalist, Rebecca McTurnan, Miss Jenny Annies.
You have a beautiful dress too. They're all beautiful. I'd like to borrow one. Next year, maybe? Okay, here's your question. Given the opportunity to donate $1 million to a charity, what would you do with it? Which charity would you choose?
If I had $1 million to donate to any charity, it would be a breast cancer foundation. Breast cancer runs in my family, and it has for a really long time, going back to my grandma and even my uncle. I feel that cancer is a horrible disease, and if only they had enough money to fund and find a cure for what's causing it, it would make so many families not have to go through so much pain. So because of my background and because of all of my family and what they've been through because of breast cancer, if I had $1 million, I would donate it to a breast cancer foundation. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Please welcome to answer her question, Alyssa Welch, Missouri Baptist University.
Importantly, the microphone matches your dress.
Yes, it does.
All right, here's your question. Given the opportunity to meet one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
If I had the opportunity to meet one person, dead or alive, I believe that I would choose Miss Tyra Banks, because she is in the media center, and she also tells people that it's okay to be short, skinny, tall, any size or shape that you are beautiful no matter what you are or how you look. She always tells you to make sure and just be yourself and just own what you have and embrace it and make sure that you love yourself for sure. So if I had anyone to choose from past or present, it would be Miss Tyra Banks. Thank you.
And our final contestant to come up and answer her question, Miss Turner Chevrolet, Hope Kissinger.
There are two to choose from, so I'll let you pick. And you look very elegant. You're welcome. Here's your microphone. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here's your question. What do you feel is the biggest problem facing young women your age today?
The biggest problem young women are facing these days that are my age would be self-image. If you do not have a good self-image, then you will fail in many parts of your life. Young ladies are taught from the media to think that they have to look perfect and look like a model, but that is not true. You can be yourself. There is only one of you. There is never going to be two of you. And you are the only person that can play you. So you should do it the best because you're beautiful. And so I think that self-image is definitely one of the most things that are corrupting girls these days. Thank you.
Good job, ladies. It's hard to think
Absolutely.
quick on your feet like that. Very good. That concludes the question and answer portion of our competition with our 6 semifinalists. As you can see, the judges are going to have a really difficult decision to make, so as the auditors calculate all the scores, just sit back, relax.
I don't mind where you come from, as long as you come to me. But I don't like illusions, I can't see them clearly. I don't care.
The scores are in. It was close again. Very, very close.
I'll tell you what, this has been one heck of a competition, isn't it? Let's give everybody another round of applause.
Ladies, are you ready to find out who the top 3 finalists are?
Do we want to find out?
We're going to announce the top 3 in complete random order.
Our first finalist is Alyssa Welch, Miss Missouri Baptist University.
Our second finalist is Alexis Kiefer, Miss First State Community Bank, Farmington.
And joining these two lovely ladies on stage as our third finalist in the 2012 Country Days Queen Pageant is Rebecca McTurnan, Miss Jenny Andes.
Please give all of our semifinalists another round of applause. Ladies, thank you so much, and you can go out front and sit and watch your friends. And Alyssa will ask you to stay put, but before you girls run off, I want to explain to everybody and to them that as of this moment, you are all on equal footing. All of the scores from your interview, from the modeling, from the evening gown, all of that, gone. You're all back at 0, so everything really does boil down to this last question. And Mark's going to give you your microphone. And I'll ask your question and step away. Are you ready? Yes. Oh, wait, I have to wait. They can still hear. Sorry. Almost gave them an unfair advantage. We don't want to do that. I'll wait for my cue. Okay. Here's your question. We would like for you to name the one character trait or quality that you think the 2012 Country Days Queen should possess, and tell us why.
I believe the one trait that the Miss 2012 Country Days Pageant Queen, it should be just to be confident and to just let everyone know that she is approachable and that she can talk to anyone and that you can come talk to her and that she is confident with herself and that she is very just pleased with who she is and that she isn't afraid to be herself. That is the one trait I believe that the 2012 Miss Country Days Queen should have. Thank you.
You can go up there and get another contestant. It'll take just a second. They really do send them all the way down and out so that they can't hear anything. Come on over, Miss First State Community Bank, Farmington. You didn't hear my question, did you?
I did not.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you the same thing. I'm going to ask you the question once. I'll step back and you can take it away.
Okay.
Okay. Here's your question. We want you to name the one character trait or quality that you think the 2012 Country Days Queen should possess and why.
If there's one trait that I think the Miss Country Days Queen should possess, I think it would be personality. I think personality is all about a person, and that can help them influence other people in the world. And if they have a good personality, they can carry on what the whole point of this pageant was, and they can stop bullying, and they can help other kids. So if there's one trait that I think the Country Days Queen should possess, it would be personality. Thank you.
All right. And we'll wait for Miss Rebecca. I think I have two microphones too close together. I'm sorry. They're nodding yes. Please make Miss Rebecca feel welcome. Miss Jenny Andes. And step right up here. I have your mic. I'll tell you the same thing. I'm going to ask you a question, and I'll step away, and you can take it away.
Okay.
Our question is, we would like for you to name the one character trait or quality that you think the 2012 Country Days Queen should possess, and why.
I think that the 2012 Country Days Queen should should have compassion Compassion, it includes many things. It means having compassion for your town, for your family, for what you want to do in your life. I think that compassion is a great thing for anyone to have, not just the 2012 Queen. If you have compassion, then you know how to really love and cherish what you've been given. Once you have compassion for your family, you realize how important they are to you. So I think that the trait that the 2012 Country Days Queen should have is compassion. Thank you.
Let's let the judges take one final look as they rank the contestants.
Gorgeous. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
That concludes tonight's competition. As the auditors tabulate the scores, I would like to introduce Miss Country Days 2011, Molly I. She sure deserves that. Molly will crown tonight's 6th Miss Country Days Queen. And now for her final walk as Miss Country Days, please welcome Molly I.
Reputation is for time. Character is for eternity. JB, go. When stepping foot into this pageant, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. A few things I knew for certain was that I had to be social, have good character, and always, always be myself. Being Miss Country Days 2011 was a huge honor and a great experience. While having little girls and sometimes little boys asking to try on the crown and to take pictures with me, I realized that they want to follow in our footsteps. Miss Country Days 2012. I want you to be the best you possibly can be. Take as many pictures with all the children you can, and most importantly, have fun and wear the crown proudly. After you receive your crown, sash, plaque, and flowers, you will take your first walk as queen. Be proud and show the audience how appreciative you are. Once the crown is placed in your presence, your leadership starts. Be ready for a very eventful weekend ahead. You will help with contest results, games, and sometimes you might be chauffeured in a golf cart. Don't forget to have fun and enjoy yourself though. I still have dents from the bobby pins in my scalp, but it was well worth it. Just a little side note for you though, for me the crown stayed on better when my hair was up. If I could do this past year over, I wouldn't change a thing. From constant radio interviews, people wanting to talk to you, and being on stage, eyes are always on the queen. I discovered that we need to hold our posture and keep our morals high. Just because you are in the spotlight doesn't mean flaunt yourself. You are chosen because you impress the judges with your personality. Keep it strong. As my role of queen continued on from Country Days, I was honored to be in parades, but my biggest honor was being a celebrity escort on the Night of the Superstars. This was a red carpet event for children with disabilities that have succeeded in school. My beautiful star was Miss Tristan, which I now stay in contact with her and her mother on Facebook. Also Mr. Happy Garcia. All of the children were so inspirational. I'm happy that I was a part of the night. On the other hand, girls, you must know that Mark Toady will become your best friend. Everywhere you are, he will be there to keep you in the spotlight, but you will have to keep him on top of his game. He is awesome though. I want to give a big thanks to Jessica Hampton and the rest of the Queen Committee. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be saying this today. Back to a serious note. No matter the results, you all must stay confident, believe in what you want, make a stand, and take chances. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your outlook. Anonymous. Good luck to all the contestants. As I said to my girls from last year, we are all queens. Miss Country Days 2012 contestants. You are all queens, no matter what. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you. Dr. Seuss. Thank you.
Good evening.
It has been an exciting and eventful night, to say the least.
And there's some surprises still to come.
Still to come. Before we announce the winner and the queen and get back to our finalists, we want to recognize some other girls who have earned some special awards along the way throughout this process. And the first one is our Diamond Award winner. She will receive a 1/4 carat diamond pendant sponsored by the Farmington Chamber of Commerce and Kreckler Jewelers. And this award goes to the young lady who sold the most ads in the Country Days booklet. Our Diamond Award winner is Rebecca McTurnan, Miss Jenny Annies. Hard work pays off. Also, this afternoon, the girls voted on the one contestant that they felt not only made the pageant fun, but who was also encouraging and supportive. This girl is named Miss Congeniality and receives a $100 cash scholarship from Creative Kids Learning Center and a special gift from Jenny Annies, a chic boutique. Miss Congeniality is Raven Larkin, Miss Larkin Properties. And she has been fun. She has been dancing and smiling all night, so she has earned her way to that award. Congratulations, Raven.
And she can do the Bernie. Did we mention there were more surprises yet to come tonight? We have made history in the Country Days Queen Pageant. So, ladies, the 3 finalists, please step forward.
Center stage, girls.
For the first time in the history of the Miss Country Days Queen Pageant, we have a 3-way tie for first.
Now,
that has never happened.
Before anyone panics and thinks that everybody gets the crown, there is a process and a policy in place just in case this ever were to happen. I've been telling you all night how close it's been. I wasn't making that up. It has literally been within points, and then they were all on even footing and the whole thing. So what happens is they revert back to the highest score in the interview process from this afternoon. So that being said, we will announce our second runner-up, first runner-up, and queen. Dun, 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 dun. The second runner-up and the winner of a $500 scholarship is Rebecca McTurnan, Miss Jenny Annies. Yes.
All right. Do we have our 2 remaining finalists to step forward, please? I'm first going to announce the first runner-up and the winner of a $750 scholarship. If for any reason the 2012 Country Days Queen cannot fulfill her obligation as queen, then the first runner-up will take her place. I'll then announce the 2012 Country Days Queen, the winner of a $1,200 scholarship and the winner of the $300 interview award. Our first runner-up is Alexis Kiefer, First State Community Bank, Farmington.
Which means the 2012 Country Days Queen and winner of the interview award is Alyssa Welch, Miss Missouri Baptist University.
Let's hear it for Alyssa.
I've been a walking heartache, I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be. But you stay here right beside me, watch as the storm blows through, and I need you. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs.
have Jessica Hampton, the pageant director in the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. We thank you for coming and thank you for your support. A special thanks to Mineral Area College, Kreckler Jewelers, Jenny Annie's, Creative Kids Learning Center, Celebrations, Butterfield Florists, Lisa Hampton, Teresa Stiegel, tonight's escorts, assistants, Olivia, Maya, and Courtney, for their part in making tonight a success. Have a great and safe Country Days weekend. Good night and congratulations.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave